Is my audio all good? It sounds alright. We'll be fine. Right, let's get started. Story and nothing, silent. And then disappear, has army 1 off, and let's get started. Oh, I know it's... Oh my god. Something was sounding off and I was wondering what was sounding off. Not only did I have the audio coming through from OBS, but I also had the audio coming through from like the Elgato capture software, which is independent, so I had both of them up, and for some reason the Elgato software is just like has a very, very minor delay, and so I just had two instances of the audio playing, one slightly delayed, and it was just like my brain was just not having a good time and trying to account for that. I was like, ugh. It's like if you've ever tried to talk with a voice jammer, it was like trying to get my brain to function with the with something like that. It's really weird, especially when like the skip sound, the menu sounding, is rather distinct, and having it repeated just like a third of a second later, it was just like, ugh. Alrighty. Also, the Street Fighter finals were incredible. The people who ended up winning were not who I was expecting to end up winning, but I'm very happy that they did. It was incredible. Leave me alone. There we go. Okay, it did require 2 parries in the end, but just not exactly how I had planned it. Alrighty. Ooh. Didn't need to slam it that hard, but sure. Du-du, du-du-du. It really would be nice if we could skip that. It's fine though. Ooh, come on. What's going on with my menuing? It doesn't particularly matter how quickly we get these strong attacks in, just because we still have to wait for this dialogue to play out. That's enough. I'm just gonna stand here and let him attack. Yeah. Standing here. Nice. Perfect. Now let's see how we go with the evades. This is the one where they usually spend the most time just bouncing around. Nice. Nice. Gotta get him on the right cycle. Come on. Ideally we get 2 fortitude breaks here. That's more than enough. Come on. You can do it.
もう十分であろう。これ以上は腕試しの範疇を超える。おっと、熱くなりすぎちまったみてえだな。分かったよ、ハニーじゃ。
Yeah, my man, chill. Alrighty.
Sa, 始めるか。足を引っ張るんじゃねえぞ。我が分を受けよう。
Excuse me, passing through.
早速来たな。やるぜ。ぶっ倒してやる。覚悟はいいな。押されているようだな。
If you're quick enough, you can get the notification that the gate is open. You can get the gate open before there is that pop-up that one of the volunteer soldiers is desperate plea, whatever. Oh, we didn't get the interrupt. Fine. Should take care of one of them. The timing of that pop-up nearly threw me off. I think this is enough. Never mind. It's fine. Oh, how are we getting with this? Ooh, we got to 300. Nice. Not necessarily mattering all that much for skill points because we don't get them yet, but it's mostly for proficiency. There's quite a few of the musical stings that you hear a lot of over this run because it's just like this, right? And the boom. Every time we get to the overworld, it just plays it. you get closer? It does not look like you will. Stop. Whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, whatever it is they were wanting to do, I would like them to cease. I just want to hit them. Usually we get to about 50 or 60 in that first one, and then we clean up the rest with that. It's 2 charge strong attacks. Get it all done. Try and get as many KOs as I can. Ooh, 200. A lot more than I'm usually expecting from that. I think. I'm pretty sure. Ready. Hello, hello. That time's a charm, I suppose. You don't need that one. Oh yeah, I did receive a message, or an email, because that's something that Speedrun.com does. If my settings are doing that. That one of my times... what is it? A top 3 run in Pokemon Sword and Shield 80% with DLC Shield Japan was beaten. What that means is I'm gonna have to try and improve my time on those. That's probably a next week thing. That was... what time was... it was one of the 352s that I had, which was honestly quite beatable. It's just a matter of people putting the time in. So yeah, that is going to be something I'll probably be working on next week.
爆乱する河の流れが見えぬものを見、知り得ぬことを知る。それこそ霊長乱の目。汝太平の要よ、その力なすべきことのために使え。
どうした？何か思いついたことがあるのか？何でもいい。できることがあるならやってくれ。
黄金とあと所詮はどうだする。もう勘弁してくれ。略奪に加わったのは出来心だったんだ。妙に霧が。なんだこりゃ。
Please don't charge up a spear shot.
どうなってやがる。妙な敵が消えて
Alright, we're fine.
別の奴らが
You can usually hear in the background if they're charging up a spear to throw at you.
霧が濃くなった。これは一体。
Usually what happens is, if I do get hit by a spear on that previous base, I kind of have to take a slightly different route because the position of some of the whirlwinds are a little bit different. Or just the timing's a little bit different between them. Getting between them is always a bit of a ugh. But we did. Alright. This guy will always drop the sword. It's always a long sword with +5, which is always nice to pick up. There, Yuan was really kind and just going in immediately. He had no fear in getting in there. Don't you dare. Get back in there. Thank you. I am going to take this top. I used to do it previously, which was just doing this. Close. I don't know if this is going to allow me to get to 500, but let's see what we can do. It's usually a bit of a group up here. At the very least, we got to it like kind of nicely. 480. That's. Yeah. I think I'm covered by the fact that I may have got the extra in the second skirmish.
この地の攻防は戦局を左右し、私たちで守る。
Good. Through that little section nice and quick. Now we just need to build up some bravery again so we can get the rest of the bravery KOs. Yeah. The battle act KOs. Okay, I didn't get all of them because of let's go. They just didn't send really any at me. Oh, he's out of tool. Alright, I should be able to get an interrupt at some point during this. And I should be able to get the KOs with the battle arts. Get everywhere. There we go. Yeah, we'll trust you to do that. Wow, we don't usually get to take care of both of them, like, kind of as close together like that. There's usually one of them decides it wants to go on a little bit of a trip. I'll try and get around this one to try and push a little bit further back to the other general, but...
指揮を取る将を何とかしたいところだ。
我らは正門を目指すべきであろう。内から門を開き味方を引き入れん。いざ進まん。
ダダダンルルルル
天よ、我ら強金の徒に大いなる助力を。蒼天のけだものを狩る不死の兵を使わしたまえ。
Alright. You get your one hit in. As long as it's not getting hit by one of these as I'm trying to open this. In which case that would be annoying. I'd like seeing him try do his little command move like that, because usually it means that no one's doing anything. Well, no one's going to be close enough to actually get me in time. Oh, jeez! Now, usually when they say they're throwing everyone at you, they don't mean it literally. At least not as literally as that. Nice evade.
ここからが本番だな。手が鳴るぜ。
Yeah, I'm on. Some dialogue playing, so I didn't want to activate immediately. That's fine.
諦めてはならん。戦い抜け。ここに命果てようと新たな世の礎とならん。
己が胸に問え。
Ready.
新しき世とは何か。それは命を落とす価値のあるものか。
Yeah, bum, bum, bum. So we want to parry right away, and then 3 lights into the strong, and then just. There we go, that was nice. Good execute. Range. We'll see how the next few stages go, because that's... Ugh. Actually, no, it wasn't so much Chapter 1 that was the problem last night. It was once I got into the capital, a lot of those stages went a little bit dodgy. Whoa. I definitely want that attack up for this next one. Because without the attack up, ooh, it's going to be a bit of a grind. And now, time for horse. But I think what else I want to maybe submit for is, because I've got Dynasty Warriors, Eastern Exorcist. I was thinking maybe ZA. But I haven't done that one in quite a while. Whoop.
俺と勝負しようってのかい。言っとくが俺はちょっとばかり強いぜ。
Just on you. Get me through here, thank you. Fortunately, did a move that I can actually parry. Nice, that was exactly what we wanted. Get out of here. This is probably not the right time to be doing this, but oh well. Am I not even getting close to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I even got to 1,000. I did not, so that's a significant chunk of skill points that we're not going to have. Cool. We're down at least 12 points. Because ideally, if we had gotten all the points that we wanted, we would have grabbed that extra attack upgrade, which would cost 20, but we only have 8 remaining and we can't get there. But we should be able to make that up later on, hopefully. Go wide enough on the left so I don't get weirdly caught up on that rock.
俺たちは敵の側面に回り主軍の動きを助ける。進軍を開始する。敵将討ち取ったり。
俺たちは友軍扱いだ。主軍とは別の道を進み、敵の備えを除いていこう。
進軍を開始する。
昇格様のところへは行かせねえ。俺たちがお守りする。
立ち向かえ黄金の技師たちよ。蒼天の獣どもに何者も奪わせるな。光る。我らは奪わせぬ。官軍といっても近くで連携が取れる。こちらから攻め大将を討ち取ってくれよ。
Wait, where the fuck is... Where did he go?
我こそは地方将軍長保。聴覚が実定なり勝利と行為なる天意を受け蒼天の獣に罰を下さん。
That was not great because I kind of lost track of where he was. I need to not cheer up while I'm trying to go. Swear to God, this isn't enough. Thank you. Ugh. Well, I guess on the plus side, it's getting a bunch of the skill points that I didn't get on the last one. It's not nearly enough to fully make up for the amount that I missed out on, but it's still a good amount. So yeah, not having the attack. Jeez, there was a lot of KOs with that one Miso. I actually remembered how to like parry that. Mostly just want to try and get a couple of fortitude breaks. Like that. I'm gonna have to do it twice. Ew. Gonna have to fortitude break him, and then do it again. There we go. Take a little bit of time to just not immediately approach him. There we go. Oh my god, you were not even swinging at me. This should be enough. Probably a similar amount of time to do the moveset as it would be to do the assault or the execute. I think I focused a little bit too much on fortitude. There needs to be like a fine balance between getting damage down onto the health and getting damage down onto the fortitude. You need to be doing a good amount to both. Alright, getting that is actually pretty good. Means that our evades are actually useful now. I do not need to do this. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, ew, that was ugly. Definitely doesn't help when they go for something that I can't like, immediately parry. We don't really need to take that entire base, we just need to like kind of trim it down a little. Timing. Oh. Oh my god. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Weirdly enough, thank you. Whoa. That's a little weird, but sure. Oh, I knew I was going to... I gambled that it was going to swing in the other direction. I need you to be broken, that should be enough, thank you. Right, it's getting a little bit weird, but it's okay, we're working with it. Can I? We should get the level up on the wheels just naturally, I imagine. Oop. Right. Oh, don't do this again. Get me across this goddamn bridge. I don't want to be stuck on the bridge. Again. We got one. That's good enough.
もはや官室の統治はいらぬ。官軍を打ち破り、その証を立てるのだ。
賊とれがけたたましく吠えおって、所詮は浅ましき獣よ。我らが勝ってくれる。
力で従属を強いるならば、我らもまた獣よ。ならば獣同士。
Oh my god. The zero range palm strike.
実に愚か。遠慮なく攻め落としてやろう。反乱軍が我が軍の本陣へ向かっています。
I should break. And you have a rather nice execute range if I can get you there. Put this one of them down. Whoa. No jumping off the cliff, no, like, no leap, just more like a sack of potatoes off the cliff. Thank you for the hit on the way through. I need you to not do that to me, thank you. That might be able to get the KO. It does. That's a lot of weapons. That's a lot of weapon efficiency. That's a lot of KOs. So we're doing pretty good with the spear. which is nice because it means I absolutely do not need it anymore. Wheels are up, spears up. I was a little bit behind on the sword. Let's see. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, go back to the wheels. And we had some. Nice. You just gotta be close enough to the wall and just, like, as you make contact with that first soldier, you just boost through, and it's pretty consistent. You can avoid the little animation where it kind of stops you to show that there's an ambush just outside your base. Ooh, that was cool. That was annoying. Yeah, wasn't too bad. It would have been a little bit better if I managed to get any of my parries off, but they can't all be winners. Alrighty. Over the typing. Ba-bam.
ああ。
So it's something that I've been keeping an eye on for a while is the progress of the let me just rewind for a little bit. So I've done at least a few Sekiro randomizers, right? Actually, I needed to go over here. So one thing I've been looking at is the progress of a potential archipelago integration for Sekiro randomizers. There was a decent amount of interest in it, but the amount of people who were able to like put the time into making it actually be a thing was the people just weren't around. There were other projects that were taking up a lot more power. But over the past few months, there's been a lot more activity in that area, in that field. And it looks like there... I just looked at the thread again, and it looks like there is a 1.0 somewhat functioning archipelago for Sekiro, so that's exciting because A, I love Sekiro. That game is just incredible. B, I love randomizers, especially of Sekiro, and C, archipelagos are pretty cool. And if I can combine all of those, that would be pretty nice. 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 So one thing that's nice about the wheels that you get from the start, I think I mentioned it last night, but the wheels you get will always have the same like traits attached to it. And the one that's really nice, especially for this section, which if you were paying attention, you could see that we could evade in the air. You usually can't do that. That is like a trait that is tied to weapons. I was hoping that would hit Hanxian, that didn't. Where's the other guy? I think they're behind me. They should be able to get rid of him. Oh, that got all of them. Never mind, that's perfect. That's pretty good. We're pretty happy with that. Holding on to the points, we don't need to spend them just yet. Alright, one thing I adjusted for the run last night, which I will probably do again, is adjusting when and where I use the strength pill in this next one. Usually what I'd been doing for the longest time was to save it all for the very last ambush and just like kind of blast them all, but I can kind of get a very similar like the time it takes to get the same result without the strength pill isn't like, it is negligible if there's one at all, just because of the way in which we can blast them. So last night I adjusted so I'm using the strength pill on the assassins that are in the village that will come into soon. I did not need to do that. I love how they all backed away and I just can't do anything about them. There we go, that's fine. Alright, let's see if I can actually group these together, because they've been really hesitant to stick together. It made it really annoying. Come on, get a little closer. Group up. I'll get rid of both of them, huh? Yeah, nice. The game is picking up from where it left off last night and giving me 500 spears. There's so many spears. I'm just trying to just incidentally take care of the other assassin. And lo and behold, it definitely worked out. Please let me down, thank you. Yeah, we still have all our resources. Like, apart from the strength build, we still have all of our stuff ready to go to do some blasting. Alrighty. Need to chill for a sec.
ここまで無事にたどり着きました。宦官の手の中を退けたと考えてよいでしょう。他に気がついたことは言えませんね。あなたと力を合わせればきっと大丈夫です。
おいあんたらそこで何をしている。大量の敵が迫ってる。早く東の砦に避難しろ。
全く世話しないことよ。致し方あるまい。砦の中へ急ぐとしよう。
よしよし引っかかったな。さっきの借りを返してやるぜ。
Gonna be there too early. Not close.
これだけの数を2人で相手取るのです。項目を
Oh,
狙いましょう。
500 years of slow mo. Please let me unlock more weapons so I can stop having only spears.
お怪我はございません。
一時はどうなることかと思ったが、二人ともよくやってくれた。
Yeah, a lot of the trainings that we have currently are not going to be done until late into chapter 3. Pills refill. Why did I evade and not just parry? Slow things down for no reason.
集中の守備隊にも出陣要請を出せ。急ぎ準備を整え、賊どもを討伐せよと。
宦官といえど知る者は少ないそうです。隠し通路きっと私たちに有利に働くはず。
もうなんと恐ろしい戦の音が近うございますな。敵がすぐそこまで迫っておるのでしょう。ささ警官、こちらへお越しください。
帝はどちらにおわす。おそらく場所を移されたのだ。一度ここを出て
move.
他を探す。道内の通路を見つけ出したのだ。お前たちの方が城内の捜索には向いていよう。先に行け。 先導は任せる。分かったな、同期と。ここだ。あれ打ち果たしてくれる。
ナイス。
場外へ脱出いたしましょう。敵将、わし討ち取った。大将軍家臣の暗殺に加担した身。もはや十条寺と運命を
Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different here. Go in here first.
家臣様。俺の兄を殺めた非道の輩よ。諸行、敵将、身をもってあがらわせてくれる。
鼻息の荒い時でまあ勢いに任せて敵を切り崩せばよい。
ここだ。仕掛けよう。結構ここまでか。打ち取る。ここにあるのは貴重な宝物ばかりぞ。賊に奪われる前に早く運び出すのだ。
あの様子十条寺の一味でしょう。宝物庫にこもっているようです。
Oh, that was a great waste of great waste of bravery points. Don't know where I got this Flashing Fang from, but you know what? I'll take it. Don't know who dropped it. Might have been Hand Me Out, but
関心過病討ち取ったり。非道の行いには必ずや報いがあるものよ。このようなところまで賊が迫っておるか。いよいよこれを使う時が来たな。君は妖術か。指図の黄金と通じていた者の仕業である。
oh, come on.
わしは囚人だ。十条寺などととんでもない。
この顔に見覚えが。
ここだ。俺の手を守る。敵将、
十条寺の一人です。
I probably should just go into this guy first. Yeah, because we're just kind of stall things out. I'm waiting for your... that. It is because we would like to get training done for food. I don't know if we'll actually get it completed, but we do know. It's fine. We can get the rest of it done a little bit later. See if we can help out South South. And here's a task. And I helped.
奴らの筆頭長城の姿が見当たらん。陛下もいらっしゃらん。洛陽から落ち延びたか。厄介なことにならねばよい。
11 off, that's fine. Let's get the most of them for the most. Ugh, a bunch of them for the most part. Hey Dash. How's it going? Alright. Oh, right, we need to do a bunch of talking. It wants us to be level what was it, level 17, we're level 15, something like that. Or we're level, it wants us to be level 15, but we are not that. Something like that. I wasn't paying attention. I finished the hiding bit at the water area, started doing the mountain area and pop up here. Hell yeah. I need that other general to get a little bit closer, but they are not. It's kind of why I hit them with the horse on the way through, just so they aggro to me. Oop. Cease. You're gonna get a little bit close enough? No. I was hoping that they would get close enough so that the last little bit of the assault would finish them off. Okay, we've got 2 weapons coming at us. Alcohol and drinking hot springs scares you. This is gonna try. He's fine. Oh my god. No. That'll be enough. So I think that's grade 3 wheels, which is okay. What would scare me is if you've got like Roly Coly and Carcol enjoying the hot springs. I was like, you will go really fast, but you will die. What the hell? Where did that time set come from? Camera. Right, we've gotten some decent enough weapons that we can use for later on. You got up to make it the bread, and then remember there was a graded area in the first area. It was in that one. What's the can't break yet? Yeah. When it comes to Pokopia, I've been trying to keep myself, like, rather spoiler-free when it comes to specifically, like, story-based stuff. Because why not? I just want to experience it myself. I have managed to avoid any, like, mention of the story in the things I've come across. The one thing I did see that was mentioned is that after the story, terraforming becomes easier. I'm not sure why or how, but like what kind of function is gonna come in regards to that, but that has kind of gotten me to kind of chill out a little bit on just going ham on like on the amount of building that I'm doing. Just like I can probably chill for a little bit and just focus on progressing story, and then once I'm through it all, I can go back to doing a lot more. It's also starting to get to the point in that where I'm just like, I'm kind of overwhelmed from the amount of options that I have, and it's like my brain is just a little bit overwhelmed. So I end up getting a little bit of decision paralysis. I would like you to not be doing that. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, nice. That's probably I know is Koga having a southern accent because he's all a fan out of them in a cowboy hat. Yeah, a bit like that. Where is... What are you doing? You don't want it. That light chain, I guess. There have been some rather interesting choices when it comes to like the localization. Like the language that's used and like the tone that is used. Also, I would like to get through would I get through this the main story of Procopia before I get back into doing Pokemon Sword and Shield speedruns? Because when I start doing Sword and Shield speedruns, that's when I start fucking around with the the clock on the Switch, and it's like I don't want to be fucking around with the clock while playing Pokopia, just because like I don't feel like I want to or need to. What's with the clock to speed things up? I was like, I don't want that. I just want to play it at my own pace, and if I'm going to be doing speedruns of Sword and Shield and throwing my clock on the Switch all over the place, it's kind of messing with all that. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Diao-chan just... She started blasting. Oh my god, leave me alone! Jesus Christ. Who the hell pissed you off this morning?
奴らの追撃を巻く。
Alrighty, that's fine there.
今になって命を惜しむと存外に小物か。貴様ら命拾いをした。いえ。
I assume you are enjoying Pokopia Dash? It's fun, hell yeah. A couple of houses in the first area, nice. I think you've seen a lot of... if you have been watching, like, whenever I was streaming it, you've probably seen like a bunch of the stuff that I'd already made. Although hit on like a one tiny house with one bed. I think I have... yeah, I think I have a bunch of the fighting types all together in like one house. A similar thing.
Yeah, 頑張りなよ。
頑張れないよ。But I don't have to do anything beyond equip the other twin bikes and then move on. I built the broken building, the punching bag first, and it was like that tiny area is the household. Yeah. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Like the one that's nearest the Pokemon Center in the first area.
いい加減この辺りの景色も見飽きたのでな。流氷よ。これ以上のおてなしはいらん。調査への道。切り開かせてもらうぞ。
Yeah, left. Yeah, I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I think in that one I put all the water types. I think I put Shellos. Yeah, I put Shellos, Gastrodon, I put Slowpoke, I put Magikarp in there. That's where I put the fighting types was like, how do I explain? To the right of the Pokemon Center, there's like a mount, like a mountain. There's like a high ground that has like a bunch of just stuff up there. I built a couple of houses up there. Well, I built one. I put a like a, I don't know what I used. Used one of the types up there. Alright. Well, they put the big hut next to Lumai's in Zimbabwe. I think they still only have Volbeat. I don't think I have Illumise. I haven't been around to that yet. Or at least they haven't shown up. Oh, because I probably haven't moved. There's some Pokemon around. Ooh, missed timing. This will get KO and explode. Screenshot of Volbeat saying they wanted to see a human bub. Nice. We do have a Roaring Mouse room, however, we do also just have a put out, which is just significantly better. And we don't need to upgrade anything. Even though it's maybe a little bit weaker, just because it's like one of the earlier grade 3s that I picked up, it's still just really good to have. That, let's go to you. Yeah, it should be enough.
陥る打ちとまいようさすがに気弱ぬことはそうすればその能力は開花しますはいありがとうございます
We should take care of the rest.
始まったか俺はあいつ
I'm
が
gonna
現れ
get
たいだったなどれほど目立つ役目をもらい
We're gonna make a Pokemon Center in the water area today because they are going to build an orange house. So I'm building that I needed for the Pokemon Center. Oh, yeah, I have done that multiple times where I was like, I would like to build a thing, and then I was like, maybe I should look at progressing the story, and then I was like, oh, I can't do that with what I have.
我らは北に向かう敵の狙いはそちらだ開始だ打ち取った確認戻したここから流れを引き込むぞ
Is close. Never mind, we're fine. I wanted to make sure that we could get that as soon as possible. Hey, Demon. Hope you're doing well. And we are green. Yes, Dash is very commonly green. Very often green. You are the greenest person ever. I don't really need to spend anything for this. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, cool. That works. Right, this stage is going pretty well. We managed to minimize the amount of officers that were able to make it to that base to defend. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this stage is going pretty damn well. Whoa, hello. Stop blocking. There we go. Nice and easy. I think the times when I've been able to do this faster is when I'm able to get the bases as quickly as possible without having to rely on rage to like kind of freeze a lot of officers in their place so they can't actually get into the base to defend it. Alrighty. Ads may show up soon. This game really wants to keep on giving me spears, huh? If we can fight Saimao like far enough back, you're not really having to deal with the barrage of arrows, which is very nice. Oh my god. Damn, that's it. Oh, did not say you were swimming. Yeah, I'm familiar with the greenest person ever. It is very good. Alright, so we're actually pushing in this direction so we can actually hit when pulled us. I hope. Yes, you are going to hit. Alright, that went well. Although I did spend a lot of forever just to do nothing. I mean, nothing. Yeah, we kind of cleared this out pretty quickly. And I took a lot of damage somehow. I don't know where, but sure. Who? Boomst. Alrighty. Okay. Figured we would be able to get caught up in this, so I might as well use it. I'm at a weird angle. Yeah, unfortunately, we still have to wait for... we have to wait for Sun Jian to die. All good. Everything else, we were very quick with so much of that that we got to skip a whole bunch of extra dialogue. Yep, that makes sense. Byron Technology Live when it first comes out next month. I'm not trying to save all your money for the new computer share. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I kind of need to be saving for ASM trip. Yeah, that's all good. Bravery point. Very nice. Alright. Ugh. Let's keep moving. Did I get the urge to buy shit when you're in town? Yeah, that makes sense. Like if the stuff's right there, it's like, it's very easy to let the money flow.
演術様の天下のため助手を取る。立ちはだかる者は容赦なく打ち果たせ。
Alright, hopefully I don't screw up the fight here. I think I did pretty poorly last night, if I recall correctly.
貨幣で敵本陣を狙う者がいるか。俺は好奇やもし。捜索軍を向かわせ援護させるぞ。
Perfect. How's that? Alright, it's hard to see. It's hard for me to see as well. Oh, I thought that was going to be... That's fine. Would have been preferred that we didn't let them go into rage, but... Alright. We're getting close to the danger split. That being done, yeah. That's where... Sure if... I would potentially die or anything, but... So... Also, weapon luck has been pretty generous so far. I really hope it keeps up that. Oh, not buying single thing for next 5 years, trying to find by the chair. Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. The one time we have to use the lance, let's make it count. Hit Lucian. Need to aggro to us a little bit quicker.
していたな。そのまま四方から押し込まれたら厄介だ。まずは川岸の小手を制圧する。ここからギアをかけて。
Alright, let me just spend some bravery before I actually do this. How much are we doing here? Can you not? I prefer if you didn't be doing this. Alright, that was pretty good. Alright, looks like they're all gone. Like, all pretty clear. Nice. Yeah, that fight went pretty well. Computer's off it. Yeah, some, or at least have some cushions to. Definitely would be worthwhile. So ideally we don't have them set up a grand tactic during that fight, but alright, y'all get the hell out of here. God. Come on. That should be enough. Yep. Alrighty. Sometimes, when it comes to like fighting the commanders, the issue isn't the commander themselves or how their attack patterns are, if they're being aggressive or passive or whatever. Sometimes it's the other enemies around them which decide they just want to be a pain in the ass. Either it's the same with Dong Shuo when you've got like Diao Chan and like a bunch, like 5 other officers around. Sometimes, jeez, what accent am I putting on? Sometimes they just love to get in the way. They love to be the center of attention. That we're fine. We're making our way through. I'm pretty sure I have decent enough weapons to do the training. We'll see. At the very least, we can use the strength pill. I don't know if the mic picks up, but do you hear when I do this? Do something like this. And if you don't hear anything, great. A little bit, yeah. Oh, we have a great fourth. A little bit, yeah. What's my best weapon? That's for now.
てしてやる。
You know what? Sure. Alrighty. And that's a lot of skill points. I'm 1 point off getting that attack upgrade. I mean, we're behind a fair bit from earlier, so it makes sense. And you know what? We only need to use a grade for anything until we get to... until we grab the crescent blade. Check the logs.
周後期友の志のために命を懸けよう道を阻まんとするなら相応の覚悟をせよ来たな皆一斉に追いかけるぞ
Usually not the best idea to try and drift a horse around a corner like that, but I don't know.
矢を受け続けるわけにもいくまいできるだけ排除しながら進もう
God.
ならば演術 殿にお伝えいただこう。知ったことではないとな。
奴らを逃がすな。おい、手を浴びせてやれ。これでしまいだ。
I swear to God, if that launched that right off the cliff, I would have been so annoyed. It would have been fine because it would just like gravitate or just like vacuum back to you, but it would have been very silly. Oh my God, these. Oh, are they actually doing it? Yeah, never mind. How did you miss me? Should get rid of you two. Never mind. Oh, I didn't mean to send it in this direction. Try this direction though. How many are we getting with this? Alright, where's the last one? There. Nice. It was not as bad as I was kind of expecting it to be. Yeah. Annoyingly enough, the door is like significantly weaker once you've already taken the base. Oh my God. Why am I doing this? Never mind. Seems fine. Why are you running? I got caught in between doing a bunch of different things. Man. I mean, it's still looking like it's going to be fairly heavily ahead of my average, but god damn, this stage just gives me shit sometimes. Or maybe not. Maybe it'd just be just about on average. It definitely felt like it. Especially with that second half. Alrighty. Also, not having that 1 point to get that attack was probably impactful. I'd imagine it would have been definitely nicer to have that extra attack. Why did I get out of the bed? I'm throwing.
Mikado.
What?
Mostly just want the parry here, just so I can get the bravery. Ooh, they almost got interrupted, I think. I would like to get the battle art KOs with this weapon. Why am I doing a lap around him? Guess we'll get rid of that general. They split like the goddamn seas. How many of them can we get?
初めての勝利だ。
Okay, we didn't get all the... Yeah. All of the KOs that we would have wanted. I think how many... I have 11. I don't think we've been getting all that many weapons. I'm trying to... God, what did I pick up during Danyang? I don't remember.
俺たちの国の礎を築く。さあみんな、来て。
敵方の将で警戒すべきは大使陣だが、竜陽はかの者を使いこなせていないようだ。我らはその隙を突く。正面から当たらず敵の心を攻めるんだ。
I'll get the KOs with the battle arts, and then I'll have a look and see what other weapons we've got picked up along the way. I'm not too confident on the ones we've picked up. That we have picked up much. I thought that was the... that was the mission done, but no, that was just... There it is. Oh my god. Look at this rock. Nice if we had some wheels to work with, but... Foot dive. I don't know how much we'll get. Yeah. Have another quick look at the weapons. It's not the most promising look of bunch of weapons that we're looking at, but oh, I read there. Get back here, you old man. That was annoying. If I could get a Podal right here, it would be very, very nice. Or at the very least a staff, so I could staff or wheels, so I could do those trainings. But we're getting mostly just blades of various varieties and something to pump people with. To go with the correct companion for this one. Instead of starting all the way in the back.
無理に孫作軍の相手をせず本体への合流を急げ。力を結集し奴らを追い払うのだ。
原爆子殿との合流を急ぐのだな。孫作軍は引き受けた。その間にお前たちが行くのだ。敵は戦力の集中を図っているようだ。急ぎ守りを突破し合流を阻止せねばならない。仕掛けをこれでしまいだ。来たな孫作軍。絶対に屈しねえぞ。今こそ最警大使の責務を果たす。私は我が手で守ってみせよう。
Who said you could do that? We are moving in all sorts of directions, and oh my god, where am I sending that? Ooh, that was nice. Any weapons? Any weapons at all? No.
ここに来た孫作軍は我らが引き受けよう。お前たちは本体との合流を急ぐのだ。承知。後のことはよろしくお願いする。やはり侮れんな。ここまではいかん。輸送部隊はまだか。本体へ向け応対する者たちも捨ておくな。追撃し打ち崩すのだ。こんなところまで攻め込まれたか。俺は守り通さねえとな。敵将撃ち取った。
Whoa, what? That was a... I didn't really do anything to him. I just shifted. Where are you? There you are. Oh my god. No way. So the fight went okay overall. It was just got a little bit stalled out at the end there because we just kept on getting interrupted. Again, it's just oddly aggressive extra enemies. They just like to get in the way. And we're just bleeding time because we're just not really getting weapons. But it can all be saved if we get a Podal from this very first enemy that we fight. Nope, let me move over here. Alright. Hopefully we can get some weapons here. Because, as I keep on complaining, surely it will sink in that, yeah, kind of want something with a little bit more juice. I don't remember what the upgraded version of, or the master version of Stone Strike. Oh, I remembered I need to do parries. Right now we're just waiting for ladders to get to the wall, so we've just got time to kill. So we're going to use it to try and get some more weapons. Oh, God. Anything? Give him nothing. Cool. Take the water, I guess. Alrighty.
城への侵入を許しただと。真の近衛兵よ、今こそ役目を果たす時ぞ。帝を狙う無礼者どもを迎え撃つがよい。帝のもとへは行かせん。我らが命に変えてもお守りする。我らが力はここに極まれり。格の違いを知らしめる時ぞ。
Ooh, I just saw how much damage we are taking. Where the fuck are you? Like that. I did not want that. Oh my god, get the fuck back here, you. Trying to keep him contained when you don't have, like, the greatest of weapons is fucking obnoxious. As I said, just bleeding time because we're just getting absolutely nothing from the weapon drops. Well, actually, it's probably more accurate to say we're not even getting weapon drops. Which is just a little unfortunate. This run was looking real fucking promising. There's still a bit to go, so there's still a chance that it can do some good things, but it's real annoying at the moment.
せみんな堂々と突き進め
手はず通りに頼んだぞ。竜君らへの対処は君に託す。
Remember that I do need to be doing evades.
お任せを。兄上はいつも通り思うままに進んでください。
頼もしいなケン。お互い全力でやろうぜ。
Weapon. Oh my god, you fucking legend. Exactly what we're looking for. We are saved.
打ち取った孫作だ打ち取って手柄をあげよう敵将打ち取った孫作殿には近づけさせんこの俺が相手になろう
Chill over here for
竜
a
君の
bit.
機が動き始めた。手はず通り奴らの背後をつくという。東より迂回し迅速に拠点を制するのだ。いざ進軍を。
Nice. Ooh, tree. That just goes to show all you gotta do to get the game to give you the weapons that you need, give you the luck that you need, is just complain for about 10 minutes straight. It really works.
今が進軍の木と見た。いざ参るぞ。進軍開始。
隙をつくつもりが読まれていたかせめても貴様を討ち取り一矢報いてくれる
Battle up. Getting should go down quickly. Pretty soon. Where am I sending that? Where am I sending that? Who's getting that one? Probably could have gotten the kill. Probably could have. Yeah, probably, almost definitely could have gotten into execute range for that. Kind of want to do this for the training, even though it is going to stall us a little bit. That's fine. What the fuck? Sure, man. Every now and then I'll just get a split like that where it's just like, I don't know where these are coming from. Right, so we need 3 more evades. We could almost Should almost definitely get it on this next one. Let me just quickly run a few minutes because there's a lot of nothing going on for this next one. And also, still got a little bit to actually get into it. Do a little bit of traveling. Honestly, if we can get... if we get a put out like at some point during this stage, I think we could be set up for a PB. Potentially.
国をまとめるのはそう簡単じゃねえけどそれで譲ってやれるほど俺の心たちは軽くねえさあ敵将手分けして鎮圧に当たる
This is where we start getting grade 6, which is the highest that we will end up getting throughout this.
お互いの状況を気にかけていきましょう。
この地は古くより我らが住まいし場所侵略者どもの好きにはさせん進軍開始だ
Like all the extra numbers, extra like attack would be nice to have like something a little bit later on in the chapter, but alright, that definitely helps out in getting Chungpu over the line for that one. See, this weapon is just so damn good. It kind of just does it all.
恐れはしないわ。並みいる敵を打ち払い、皆に勇気を与える。それこそが私の選んだ生き方だ。
The thing is a staff, right? Oh, we're done. Wait, what? That just was that just another photo that dropped? No, it's just a regular sword. Alrighty. I'd like to say that that's going to just completely lock it in. But yeah, still quite a way to go. I needed to drift more. come on, man, I did not want that. That's technically what I'm getting.
打ち取った
I don't know if we've been too quick to get through all of this, so that we might be waiting in some areas. Actually, no, we hopped our chunk through quite a bit at the start, so we probably don't. We'll be out at the same time. I usually don't want to be doing the battle art chains, but one guy's is quick enough that it's not that much of an issue. A spear? He must be having a laugh. Hello? There we go. I was like, where is it? Any second now? Alrighty. We're gonna level up so we get the extra page. That should get us. Oh, we still need to do the evades, don't we? Alright, chapter 4 down. Making very, very good time.
So
Yeah, the game wants us to be at level 41. We are not that. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Right, have my people do it. Should be fine. Thank you. Could have been a little bit better, but honestly, could have also been a lot worse. Probably like 10-ish, 5-10-ish seconds behind what we would want to be. Usually if we get through right away, that cutscene would not play until we're around here.
進軍を開始する。
Hey, that's a new one. Take the duel. That'd be something like this. Looks a little bit close. The reason why I come and open this up, because morale reasons, and also because it drags that enemy away from this gate, just enough to give us space to open it. Oh my god, what the hell hit me? There we go, that went nice. I don't know how I'm saving all of this extra time, but I'll take it. All right, so the fight with Gun Nung. I'm not gonna getting in this. We are gonna be a little bit behind on. Well, we are a little bit behind on skill points just because we haven't really had wheels or stars earlier on to be able to do those trainings from Sunso
さて
or Shangjiang. Like, we've had them just like burning a hole in our pocket since the start of chapter 4. Just haven't had anything to really make use of it because at this point it's like it's not really worth trying to get them done because we just have the best weapon, and as long as we should be able to get enough by the end to get exactly what we need. Alrighty. Fortunately, the range on the Prodao is just like it has a rather wide sweeping arc that even though they kind of dodged behind me, it still was able to connect with it. Come on. There they go. Jeez. We get 45 seconds to just do nothing. Wonderful. Good over there, bud. They're having a bit of a time. Oop. Knock the guy into the water for good luck. Ah, lovely. Okay, that's really good that we got some water drop here, so we can get more save flames out. Get in there, bud. You got him. Arr. There it is. right time for round 2. Oh god, we still do. That was a lot of damage. That'll do it. Every time I like actually defeat Ganding, I'm just like, oh, I look at the time and go, oh shit, we're actually like a pretty good spot, and then I realize they like to talk for about 20 seconds. But still, that was actually pretty good. Just let him attack first. Yeah, recommended rank 42. We're at 39 now. We need to get to 80. Well, ideally, we'll end up at 160 to get the attack boost and also the true rage for Cao Cao at the end. Save it. Another whole minute. It can definitely happen. The final battle. This one, maybe. Alright, let's get over here. Unless you say. No dice. We have to take care of that from there. I mean, I say Flames took care of it from there, but sure.
るというのに限界だ。敵将討ち取った。ほぼ恐れた。これ以上まだ争いをすることないだ。敵将どもからの生討ち取った。この高校からご所存ながら
We just dropped morale to make it a little bit easier to deal with them. They weren't already easy to deal with.
話を聞こうか。話を聞いてくれる者はまだいる。俺のできる限りを尽くす。これで最善を尽くす。敵将討ち取った。敵将討ち取った。
That takes care of that. 'Alright, so once we take care of this, we should be getting the next wave, and also these enemies in the southeast. Bust out of that. I'll just come charging out. I thought I had some bravery for that. Never mind, we're fine. Should be soon. There it is. We'll be able to catch up on it to the other one a little bit later. Ah, not what I wanted. We want to try and be a little bit conservative with the amount of bravery we're spending here at the end, because we still have the fight with Bailuan. No, I'm just going to interrupt that. That works. Yeah, man.
力での支配を諦めぬか。
Boom,
なら
boom.
ば再び孫悟から指導者を排除する。来たか、シラ。どうあっても私を阻むというのだな。これで決着をつけるしかあるまい。我太平の要たる者の因縁に貴様が英雄とすがった
Perfect.
もういない。それでも孫悟に組みするのはなぜだ。
Holy. Even managed to get around his parry.
なぜだ。なぜ貴様は覚悟を。
Alright, a few good final fights, and we are real close to that sub 350. I think this one, the Xiaoko, is the one that I think can throw a few more wrenches than the others, just because of just like there's a lot going on in it. Chibi, it's a little bit more straightforward, like just with the way I've got it routed now, but it can still throw some curveballs here or there, but for the most part it's pretty straightforward. This one, sometimes we have to contend with all the chariots, sometimes a bunch of extra tactics, but we'll see. Onegai ne?
我らは先へ進む。一戦で孫悟の未来を切り開くのだ。今の我らに暴走を恐れるゆえんはない。各軍敵拠点を攻略し着実に攻め上れ。
進軍を始めるぞ。
それと感づかれたか。仕方ない。皆かかれ。
Yeah. Maybe I'll set up on that. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to be farming up some resources, so don't mind me.
冷静に確実に関羽を討ち取ってみせます。さて、どこまで高祖にビリビリしたものか。速やかな進軍が戦の肝よ。皆続くがよい。表に進軍せよ。
敵に押し込まれているようだ。
Every time, like, I look over at the other gate on the map, on the mini-map, and see all that red there, I'm just like, oh god, they're gonna get hit. And we're just going to be absolutely ruined. Yeah, this is annoying just because these whole things just chew up time. As I said, they like to just chew up time. Alright, I'm just gonna have you sit in the fire. Nice. It went pretty well. Like, a lot of the other officers like didn't really get too involved. They just sat there and took it for the most part. Would have been nicer if we didn't get all the extra tactics from them, like the Fiery Fortress and the Chariot Charge, but like they were rather placid for the most, all things considered. So made it really nice for me.
あとは好きにしな。我らは宿敵を打ち果たした。皆勝ち時をあげよ。武器虎の方向のごとく。
Alright. Okay. I am going to just not look at my timer for the rest of the run, so I don't psych myself out. That sounds like a good idea, right? Which is just 2 more stages to go. One of them, super straightforward, we just run to the end, smack the commander in the face. And then Tree B, the final one, has a little bit more involved going on with that one, but is by and large not too complicated. Well, I say not too complicated, it's just the variance isn't too bad as long as I do the fights well and don't like completely botch things like send someone into the water. Or if Zhang Liao decides he wants to just like phase into the boat so I can't actually hit him. That's also an option. I was winning too much, he's like, I'm just going to phase into a boat. He's like, I don't want to fight you anymore. I was like, okay, I'll be back. As much as I know, it's like, yes, we have all this talking, it's all fine. It's just the anticipation. Oh god, leave me alone. That should do it, nice. Please don't have extra dialogue. Nice. Whew. Sometimes if the timing is weird, the fade out is delayed a little bit just because there's like an extra couple of lines of dialogue. I think for Gunding might be if you're a little bit too slow. Whoa. Okay, I just need to not screw up this stage and we have a sub 350. Okay. Also feel like over the past like half hour when I realized, oh, this is like actually probably the run that I've been looking for quite some time. I felt like I just walked in on the menuing a little bit better. I was like, oh, I should probably be paying attention. Alrighty. Like that. Alright. Just wait a sec while they get here. Let me finish up my coffee. Alrighty. Time to lock in for one last stage. Okay, we ignore this first general. Go after one pin. Alright, I would like to not send you into water. As funny as that would be, this is not the run to be doing that. You were stuck in vulnerability for quite some time. Much longer than I was expecting. I would like to hold on to some bravery for... I'd also like to start moving our way back towards our shores because we need to be getting back there pretty quickly. That helps. Alright, they've arrived on our shores. I'm going to take out this general along the way. Okay, I kinda need you to attack immediately in this duel. And not have it be one of the orange moves. Nice. Ah. That was not great. There we go. In comes the fleet. I just needed to do that move just to give us a whole bunch of bravery, but the time we find ourselves face to face with Cao Cao. Also, that was quick enough to the point where we got the dialogue from Cao Cao before that from Wang. What's his name talking about Zhuge Liang? I was not really paying attention to his name, I just kind of blanked out. Alright, so we do have a lot of resources. I'll just use this now. Like I kind of want to set flames down while you're doing that, but. This should send us into the next phase. Yep. Yep, wait for him to start talking before we do this, because if we were to do the assault just a little bit sooner, the dialogue would just get delayed and the whole thing would just get delayed. No, hold that one. Let's try this one. Actually, let me just use the assault. Alright, cool. That should do it. Nice. Whew. I don't think that was my best GB. I think the fight against Cao Cao could have gone significantly cleaner, but overall, whew, I think that should be enough to get there. Shout out to this particular weapon. It has been the reason I've gotten my PBs in this game. Every time I think it's like, oh, this is looking pretty good, but who knows? One of these weapons drops and it just like catapults. Alrighty. Let's get a few. Let's get good. We're finally. It took a while. It took honestly a little bit longer than I would have wanted, but we finally got there. We finally got sub 350. And time. Oh, let's fucking go. $349.34. Hell yeah, man. And let me just have I was just in the green the entire time, but let me, like, because this was compared against averages, but against my PB, oh, it was an up and down and all around. Because, like, yeah, this section towards the middle where I didn't really have good weapons. It wasn't until like here. It was like here where we got the good weapon and then just blasted. Damn, love it.